Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It seems we're having more technical difficulties with this mod today. Apologies for the scoreboard. I want to get you in the game. I don't want to restart the game just to have the scoreboard read properly. For some reason, the text is pasted over the screen a little bit there, messing up the scoreboard just a bit. But I mean, we'll deal. No, screw it. I'm not going to have another game where we miss the rollout completely. Checking at the map here. Let's zoom in a little bit to see where each team's deploying for EMAN, starting on the Chinese side. Interesting deployment here. Nothing too deep. Looks like some pressure from Squad 2 and Squad 1 onto Mart. Excuse me, and then some pressure overlapping onto the back point. That's not working out. Neither team really getting much pressure on the second point. Squad 6, Squad 5 trying to push across the river here, getting kind of held up at the bridge. A few elements of Squad 2 pushing in here for EMAN. You can see the radio right here. Gandalf is very close to that one. Neither team really getting a tactical advantage after the start of this one. Let's see how this plays out. EMAN prioing this flank onto Korplakani. Finally, Sumoy's getting some cap progress back here, but they're lagging a little bit behind. You can see that 25% cap lead so far for EMAN.
Like we were doing.
Was that the crows that went far north?
I got my map control up right now, and then we're gonna.
Yep, crows one's east.
I got 50 meter with my rally. I got 45 seconds, so I can drop it faster.
Not many frags so far. 4-1 for EMAN. 5-1 now. 249 to 245. Gandalf ended up going down. Fishy does make his way across the river right there. You can see him very close, but MTT, another member of EMAN, they're defending. Very slow game compared to what we saw yesterday, which was just absolute chaos off the start. EMAN coming into their own here, about to cap Industrial, ready for a rotation on to Mart. Gandalf respawns, maybe gets picked up by Benny actually, pushing over to Mart.
Tigers hit one.
Very slow game compared to what we had yesterday here. Both teams kind of taking their time. Let's rotate a little bit to the southeast east here. As Spit look to surround EMAN here in the middle. Frosted Chesney on a flank. Electris also on that flank. Working out not too badly in the end. That slow cap on Sumoy is not going to hurt Spit too bad. Too easy taking out Electris, excuse me, on the bottom here. Am I thinking of licorice today? I don't know. Both teams. Oh, Frosted goes down there, tries the overlapping flank, doesn't work out for him. Back on the mid, Alex, Evo, Loose, and Kev trying to get control here on the back side of Mart, the south side here. Two members of EMAN on point also. Let's go on board with this member EMAN here holding a tight angle on the second floor. Well, he's no longer holding that tight angle. Evil trading there. Both members of their team go to pick up their respective players. Some reinforcements coming in here from EMAN. Who's going to have the first nade across there? Looks like Alex is just gonna res Evil there, and they're gonna sneak away from that tight angle. EMAN mortars dropping on the roof, eliminating the full squad. Aldrich taking out Benny, a box of demons, and Fishy on the roof and behind the building. Nice mortars coming out from EMAN there. This fight on the southeast side of Wondamart heating up right here. 3v3. Two members of each team down. EMAN going for a flank onto Wondamart itself to the northwest. Little two-man action, leaving one in that two-story. Maybe try to get a peek on the back of the building. Wonder if Kev is going to hear these footsteps right now. And he's coming downstairs. One chevron cap on Wanda. We heard it. They called it. Oh, Kev got destroyed right here. There's more than one more, though. We rotate further back. And Loose comes in and clears them both out. Evil pushing into one man of EMAN left. You're going to be pushing out the building. Evil doesn't see him, but the smoke obfuscates his position. Evil allowed to rotate back in. Loose now holding the tight angle here. What can EMAN do to get onto point? Still a one chevron cap on Wondamart. Thanks to the members of EMAN inside the cap. There's another one right inside the Mart itself. Gondalf going to push in here. A little 1v1 action inside Wondamart.
I was just trying to stay offensive. You just ran out. I'm gonna put this back in main now.
Squad progress nullified as Evil and Alex flank around on the southeast side, clearing out one more member of that EMAN squad still. I don't know why he's camping in the middle of these two squads here. All of his squad mates have gone down. Maybe just trying to stall a cap, potential cap onto Wondamart. Being a body on point, that could be it. Gandalf gonna push in right here. Oh, it was tight angle, the tightest of tight angles over here being held. Let's settle in on the building here. Gandalf not going to push in. No, he's going to hold a tight angle himself. All right, let's get out of this building for a moment. Gandalf deciding not to push in. He's just going to hold a tight angle on point. Fight heating up on the backside. More members of EMAN coming in. That one member in the building does go down. Another one in front of the building reviving. So not a terrible spot for EMAN. Still no cap progress on point from either team here. Kev, Loose still fighting on point. Let's take a moment here in a little bit of a lull of action. Oh, hold the phone. Gandalf is actually going to push this. The fight, the 1v1 fight for point right here. Oh, he can hear him. Gonna rotate a little further back into the corner here. Gandalf taking it slow. More members of Spit coming into Wondamart. How long until that cap progress starts up again?
Yeah.
Tight angle here.
I'm gonna ult south.
BC, there should be one east of you.
Flank coming around.
Oh, I got him and then we
Got-
shoot him, man. He's on the right.
Can we get
He's got
some
two.
mortars? 6 eyeball just west of industrial, 'cause there's
Is
a
Gandalf
second
gonna-
one
Right
there.
behind the fucking bush.
Yeah, I'll get it.
A very good call out there. I was expecting that one from Loose.
Yeah, on the right.
That's such a tight angle though.
Far right. Helmet, Mart.
Apologies for the POV cam there. Thought we were on the Chinese player. Oh, and they trade. Coming up from the back is the squad leader who would have cleaned that up anyways.
Okay, let's go respond.
One chevron cap, 50% cap progress here on Wondamart from EMAN. EMAN doing very well to reinforce their position here and rotating a few more bodies onto point. Now they have the squad lead on point. They have a medic on point who's going to be reviving that fallen comrade in the corner there. 3 men on the strong point here, but Otter and Box of Demons pushing back in onto the radio on the backside. Now they're going to know where this radio is.
Maybe throw a nade through the center here, might be able to kill him.
A nade through the window. Nade does not work there. You can see he lands in the wrong room. Needs to go through the door right here to be effective. Oh, getting taken out from a distance right here. The Crow's vehicle and infantry doing its work. Chat on the roof right here supporting this radio. Fishy pushing in, gets 1. Gets 2. Fishy with the play, clearing out the team on the radio. Now Fishy's going to have access to that radio. What a nice job from him. What a clutch play right there to clear the EMAN squad off the radio. Chat is pushing in. It's a 1v1 situation. Trying to spray the window. Fishy forced to get on his hands and knees. Rocket comes in. Fishy taking a little damage. He's going to have to patch right here. Chat is going to push into this building. Fishy, Chat's letting him have some time to patch it up. If he had shoved that right away, he might have been able to do something here. Nade into the window is not going to connect with Fishy here on the radio. Wondemar going towards EMAN. Very important 1v1 right here. Are EMAN going to wait to push this? No, Lava's second nade up. Fishy pushes out right into the nade. Oh, and gets taken out. Beautiful nade from Chat right there. Clears Fishy off the radio. Crisis averted right now, but Vargas in the middle of this pushes straight onto the position of that EMAN support team. Unfortunately, they've all pushed onto the radio. Vargas is in the wrong spot right now. Let's take a moment to check out the map to see what each of these 2 teams is doing right now tactically. With Wondemar capped, Sumoy Plant is the defensive flag right here. 6-5 holding this one. Squad 1 from EMAN trying to push up the middle. There's a lot of defense here from Spit. Now, what else is there from EMAN? EMAN on the wide flank with the Crow's vehicle. And in the back, Spit is dominating this middle part of the battlefield, though. If they can just convert this into a rotation onto one day, that would have been huge if they could have got the radio. They didn't. But now look at them converging on EMAN on the back line. So regardless of EMAN's control over the midpoint and their, 45 ticket lead here, Spit really taking control of the map as a whole, pushing EMAN deep into the back line. I wonder what EMAN can do to come back from this. Can they consolidate on their hab possibly and push out? That might lead them to being surrounded. You can see they're going for their own kind of flank on the backside on the last point of Spit here on Corp Lacani. Squad 8 defending right now that. We're playing really, really far off the points right here. Really far off the points. If only Vargas had maybe pushed in to the radio also to try and clean up and back it up, he might have been able to get something. I can see why he did push to that support position though, because that's where they were getting intercepted from before. Spit with another push onto Wondemar right here. Gonna have to be careful. A lot of bodies from EMAN in windows covering. Wolai getting some fleeting shots there onto Evol. Oh, he gets dropped. Evol more precise with his shots. Now defending inside Wondemar there. It looks like a trade going on. Evol's going to be able to pick up Alex on point, but still only 2 members of Spit getting onto point here. That's not going to be enough to push this cap. Loose Benny getting stuck up. Same with Kev getting stuck up on this corner over here. EMAN must have some support. I think a long range shot. I don't know exactly how they would have got taken out here. Maybe mortars. Doesn't look like the defenders in the building here would have an angle. And one member of EMAN is pushing in to revive his comrade on Wondemar. Let's go on board with Alex as he's holding a tight angle here.
Donut, I might need your help.
Okay, I'll hop off the mortar.
Actually, they're on the outside of the building right here, just in the loading dock area.
Clear that.
Hold eye marker, hold eye marker.
Yeah, no, I heard.
Southwest.
Alex not able to get the trade right there.
Go northeast.
Nice play by Evol there. Evol's gonna have to patch. And while he's patching, he gets taken out there. Nice play there by the Chinese team. Bustin' Nut's gonna push in aggressively here. Oh, can we get on board with him? Oh, it's a vehicle. Is he driving a vehicle inside the Wonder Mart? He is. BDRM2 inside the Wonder Mart. Why can't I go on board? Well, that's why exactly. Oh, he needs to back up. That's not a good angle right there. He could get a, yes, there we go. Perfect angle. Oh, this is going to be scary here for the EMAN players. Oh my gosh. They're reviving right now. But as soon as they turn the corner here, they're going to get absolutely fragged. All they have to do is not turn the corner. I love this play from Bustin' right here. It's going to be a very abrupt awakening. Unless they know about the BDRM2, there's really not much they can do from this position. Even if they try to peek with AT, they'd still be in trouble. Meanwhile, Benny trying to push behind the camera here to clear this building out. Not able to do it. Yesterday, we saw the militia actually just forget about that building and push on the point itself. Yeah, you can hear the call out, full Eastern control for Spit right now. That is fairly true. I mean, there is still remnants of EMAN. You can see their rally in the top left here, pushing onto this back radio. But as long as Spit is able to sustain here, I think it should be good. Full Eastern control would be absolutely huge for Spit. But can they translate it to cap progress? EMAN up by about 50 tickets. 46 to 71, 71 to 46 in favor of EMAN in terms of fragging. Bustin' Nuts is actually pushing further in to the compound right here, the Wonder Mart.
Hello, where are you going?
It's a shame that the cannon impenetrable boxes. Are you kidding me? There we go.
Goodbye.
Bustin'.
Who ran out the west door here?
Yo, my eyeball right now, there's a tiger.
EMAN getting shoved off point with help from...
Top floor.
Of course,
Oh.
of course, there's one more.
Donut, he's gonna shoot me out of this mortar. Yep.
Let's get on board with the member EMAN here holding the stairs if we can see
There's
him.
one more.
Nimble, do you know where it happened?
And the last one goes down. Gendalf is going to be the last survivor in that one. And Spit look to take control here of Wonder Mart. However, not just yet. Still two members of EMAN here holding tight angles on the doors. Oh, just missing that shot. Not able to flick that one. Going to give away his position. Where's that rotation from the second member of EMAN? He's holding long right here. I would love to see him flank this one out. Trading is Alex right there on point. Yeah, I think that was a real good opportunity for a flanker on the backside here from this EMAN member onto unsuspecting members of Spit. However, he decides to go back and he actually gets Gandalf on the rotation. Nice play here. Last member alive from EMAN on point. What can they do to reinforce point now? Box of Demons has put pressure with Otter on the radio on the backside.
Nimble, wait till you reset that.
Kev might be looking for a rotation right here around the backside. Still no cap progress on point right now. EMAN, like we thought they might do, very concentrated to the south of their point after getting pushed off the east side of the map. Looks like Benny, Loose all getting up right here. So Spit just taking their time, not rushing anything, not trying to make any crazy plays, just reviving players right now. So only one member of EMAN left on point. I'm surprised not to see EMAN pushing in to Wonder Mart right here, though. An MTT on the backside, going to clear off the radio, takes out Box of Demons, takes out Otter also. So that's a little safer on the backside for EMAN. However, on point right here, still only one member on Wonder Mart itself. What can he do? Nade's going out. They know where he is. Getting pushed from both sides right now. And Fishy is going to take the kill right there. Nice nade. Nice push right there. Good medic play right here from Spit. Really taking it slow, not giving up. Waiting for those medics to do their work now. Spit, full control over Wonder Mart. 2-3 Chevron decap.
Donut, can you
E-Man need to make a play right here to stall this. What can they do? MTT is going to rotate in right here. Let's go on board. Bussin is holding that front door with the BDRM though. Oh, no chance for MTT right there. E-Man are going to need to get some AT or at least some smoke onto that loading dock area if they want to push across the street. Now, at the same time as this is happening, Otter, Box of Demons, back here to pressure the radio for E-Man. So they have to leave some bodies back here to defend this. Otherwise, they're going to lose way more than they bargained for. Oh, Box of Demons through the window, wins the 1v1 at a disadvantage. What can Otter do right here? Looks like he can get, oh, just not able to get onto the radio building there. Noob, 132 with a tight angle peek. Bussin rotates a little bit in the BDRM, finds a peek outside. You can see the smoke coming out. Good play there on the smoke. They're going to need to get something else in this one, though. Maybe some rockets in there, maybe a hat in there hard, of course, with the smoke up. Something. Box of Demons also going down this time. Lang Yan with the rotation. Vargas also gets dropped in the backside. So E-Man secure for now on the radio. However, the 3 Chevron decap is going to be really, really dangerous going forward here. E-Man unable to cross the street. Smoke dissipating on point. That BDRM play is coming out huge from Bussin. Respawn Wave comes in with a prio to try and take this back. You can see a couple more bodies this time. Blade coming in. But Spit is pushing more bodies here. Now, on the backside, E-Man has actually taken control of the backside here of Spit. This could get very dangerous in a couple minutes. Let's check out the map to see what this control looks like. Yeah, you can see radio, fob, infantry, proximity to a few rallies here. I think they're going to go direct to one to Mart. But if they can get in the back line, look at the access they have right here to radios and rallies here. Crow's vehicle coming through doesn't squash the rally. Nice placement here from Squad 5. Squad 1's going to push across here. It'll be interesting to see if Otter can find out what's happening here. Kind of a last-ditch effort, maybe coming in to try and challenge the BDRM on point. Bussin should be able to hear this right now. And what does he do? Is this vehicle going to drive inside Wonder Mart also? Are we going to have a vehicle versus vehicle battle inside the Wonder Mart? I think we are. Oh, this should be great.
Loose, loose, loose.
No, deciding not to come inside. GL and Rockets abound. They're going to try to peek the front line. Maybe, no, just rotating out of this one. Okay, so smoke in for the push here for E-Man. Mortars also landing too. However, Otter with a long peek down the middle of the road right there stops that in its track. Look at all the bodies dropping. Look at the kill feed. Vargas, Noon, Zed, Otter, Demons, Twerk, Vargas, Benny's. It's all blue right here. That push fell apart before it started. E-Man cannot get back onto Wonder Mart. Now, there is a 1 Chevron decap on Sumi, but it's not going to be soon enough. 2 Chevrons on Wanda is going to win against 1 Chevron on Sumi. E-Man, the smoke, the timing, just not putting that one together, not able to get onto point here. They're going to have to try. They're going to have one more chance possibly to do this. Long flank from E-Man. I mean, it's just too late. They're not there in time. Another push coming out, trying to get into the point. There's so many people here, though. So many tight angles. Benny actually with a beautiful tight angle. Speaking of tight angles here, with the machine gun here in the window. I believe the PKM. I wish he didn't have the scope on that one so we could have a better view. Now, E-Man is doing what we said they would do, but they're too late. Wonder Mart is belonging to Spit. 217 to 169. 90 to 87. Spit coming back in the kills. Huge turning point in the game right here. How can EMAN respond? Now, EMAN have really good control on the backside right here, so all they have to do is not lose their radio. However, Otter, Fishy, pushing into the radio right here. Mortars all over the place. One member of EMAN holding a tight angle. He has to hold this angle. He cannot lose this. If he does, the radio is toast, and that might be the game with it. Good support from the backside here. Not letting Otter rotate around the building. Fishy's gonna go for it though. No, he just can't get inside. Noob with the tight angle. Holding it very nicely here. Spit not having any luck pushing off. Here comes EMAN from the backside. Kev and Loose are responding to this threat. No cap progress yet from EMAN on the midpoint. Yeah, they get shut down on the backside. They try to rotate direct to point. Instead of rotating on the west side, you can see WZ on the river there with a better rotation can get more distance towards point and break up those long peaks. You can see the long peaks here for Spit, just absolutely devastating from all sides. Yeah, you can hear the call. Just farm them crossing. There's no sense in pushing across. That's what this game's kind of turning into right now. Interesting on the backside here, Noon getting on to at least close to Industrial. Squad leader looking for spawns, looking for rallies. Finally, call comes out to check for the hab on Sumi. Noon actually using the ladder put there by EMAN themselves to get a kill. Otter in close quarters here gets one, looking for one more. Using the ladders on the backside here to get up on the ledge, and then he can vault in. Oh, this is an interesting rotation coming out from Otter. Is he gonna find anything though? I don't think so necessarily. Yeah, just deciding to drop down and push. That one hurts a little bit. Yeah, indeed. I mean, you just jumped off a multi-story building there, Otter. What do you expect? Noon's still in the back line over here for Spit. Let's go back on board because it looks like he's about to encounter a few members of EMAN here. Oh, big push coming in. Pincer movement here onto EMAN. Two members left up inside the building on the hab. Mr. Zed
You good?
getting both of them on point. MTT only is able to drop Frosted. Hab now overrun by Spit. Beautiful push on the backside. So radio still up. Hab's overrun. Big rotation here from the northwest. Only one member left on this radio. Noob is holding a tight angle on the other side too. Oh my god, losing those advantageous firefights here.
Yeah.
It has not been a lucky window here for EMAN. Now, Noob on the backside has a beautiful angle. A couple of them do. Langyan also lifetime. Chat's going to push in here, so it's not an easy road to this radio, but definitely with control over the hab itself. EMAN are in a really tough spot right here. Now, they are rotating. Crow's vehicle, Blade Infantry, also got Aldrich pushing into. Noon, though, defending, holding a tight angle. Does he hear Blade? Aldrich, Blade closing in on the fob, looking to save it. Here comes the push. 2 versus 3.
They're probably gonna come from the south.
Close.
Nobody
Dead,
even
dead,
getting
-2.
inside. 3v2, the 3 wins. Langyan still up over here. He's going to take out New. Nice play from Lang right here. What can he do? Can he 1v3 clutch this? Chat also trying to rotate back. EMAN still holding that radio. Really good positions in different buildings to hold the radio. Bussin actually running over chat right there in the BDRM, but just making his life miserable. Oh man, Bussin. Very, very funny on the comm so far this game. Langyan able to get Noon, has some help here, but really needs a rotation of more bodies into this fob, into this hab, excuse me, if they want to recover it. Frosted, Zed, Cheshi defending. Noon calling a reset right there. Looks like EMAN maintained their position on the hab on the backside. Langyan does go down. Chat actually is coming in next. This kind of one at a time filter into point is not working out. Oh, hat coming out. Let's go. Oh, he fails the hat. It hits the tree. Oh no, he goes down. Oh, that was a big misplay right there from chat. That really hurts. That could have been huge if it detonated, got one or two, maybe made another bandage, would have enabled EMAN to at least chat to push in. Now, on the backside here, look at this though. EMAN on the radio, taking out the fob. So even though Spit has an advantage, they're going to lose a radio right here. Big play from EMAN trying to stay into this one. You can see vehicle on the backside. Don't know if they're going to find the radio. EMAN able to dig down the radio to bleeding right here. Spit still in control of Wanda. Nobody really making their move right here though. No position to.
Reset on our head maybe, and push
Checking out the map to see the tactical view right here. Squad 1's going to rotate and try to help out at Mott. Also have Bravo 6 Squad 4 pushing in. Squad 2 anchoring on point on Wanda, with Squad 3 anchoring on the overrun hab. Now on the backside here, this is not good. Squad 3 with Mafty pushing in. Alex is defending. Spit could lose 2 radios in the matter of minutes here. This is not good at all. EMAN's strategy, really nice back line fob leading to a flank that seems like it's never ending here. Karen Lord defending, M95 coming in, MXI also. Not too many still up. Nafty does go down. Yeah, it's not overwhelming force right here. Although the rally does get crushed by M95 in the background. That is a big play right there. We were talking about it earlier. Those rallies going down are huge. Karen Lord pushing in right here. Has to watch out because EMAN member just playing a tight angle on point right now. M95 lighting Karen Lord up from the backside. No rally up here for Spit. Oh, sorry. Map's very small.
We got rally down southwest.
Drunk Donut in an important 1v1 right here. Needs to beat M95 to the punch here. Not going to do it. M95 with the takedown right there. Spit need another fob up here. They need to reset. They need to get more bodies in here because slowly but surely, EMAN is grinding down.
Yeah, we know. We have to get. Oh my god.
Here comes a push from EMAN. On to point. They've taken out Kev. They've taken out Loose. Rally is on the other side of the street right here. 4-man squad pushing in. 6 total. Once the medic's done his work, all Benny can do is kind of watch and wait a tight angle over on the back side of point here. I don't know if he's going to be able to spot any members of EMAN pushing out. He's going to certainly try. No, it's too tight. He's only covering the backside here. Spit going for a double neutral. They do rotate. They're overlapping flank. Coming to its conclusion. That one's been a while in the works.
There's one guy alive now. I killed one.
Oh, poor push out there from Alex and Evo. They lose their rally and they get fragged for it. Boston gonna rotate back with the PDRM. Gotta be careful here. He's all alone, only one manning. Could easily get lit up by AT. Benny gonna rotate a little bit too. I don't think that's a bad play from Benny. Let's see how EMAN reacts to the BDRM driving inside the point. Oh man, he's probably like, oh.
If anybody needs
A little thick there, Bussin.
Right there.
EMAN in full control here. It is a 5 chevron decap though on industrial. Now this is playing with fire. If EMAN gets stalled at all in the midpoint right here, this game is over. 148 to 91, 152 to 134 here. EMAN risking it all, putting their Crow's vehicle inside the compound right here. Be very careful. Not. Oh, nice rocket going into the side there. Takes out one. Major damage on the vehicle itself. He's going to have to get out of here.
I couldn't hear you if you were asking or
Mix goes down to M95. Absolute balls of steel. Massive play right here on point. Stalling the industrial cap down to 2 chevrons, turning this into a cap race. Now it is going to be a double neutral right here. Really nice play from M95. I think it was still going to be a double neutral regardless, but still stalling it from 5 to 2 chevrons. Meanwhile, push back onto the midpoint here. Alex and Evo, both of them getting dropped right there. Now, is that EMAN taking out another radio for Spit? I know they did have one far away. Did they get a second one on point over here? I think it was. EMAN had two fobs up on this flank. No. I mean, that's a big loss, but they still have this fob up back here. Really, EMAN really trying to reinforce that push with that second fob. Now, they do lose a lot of tickets for it. They're down to 57, 140 to 57 here. So, was it worth it in the end? It did allow them to really project their power around this area on the backside of point, but still, they haven't got a whole lot of it. They've taken the midpoint to neutral, but they've also lost their fourth. So, not necessarily a tactical victory there. On the backside, they still have not been able to take out this radio here. Karen Lord. Is he? No, he's down. Okay, so Otter coming in to defend. Radio is fine right now. EMAN not able to push across the street here. Would like to see this maybe flank open up a little bit. Mafty's going to try for it, though. Otter back in position. Looking to go over the wall. Nade over the wall there to help out a little bit. Squad Lead not going to be able to do anything. And Twerk is going to get the takedown right there. No chance. No chance there for Mafty at all. Moving back to the midpoint right now.
No, we're good.
I can mortar something. I'm back up on it.
This RWS is just fucking us up.
Someone's.
Should we just play through the east with the rest of the team now at this point?
Sorry about that.
killed by MG from somewhere. Actually,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
sure at this point.
he's west. Yeah, he's east. Come inside, so dodgy. There's one west. There's one west.
Spit taking back control here. 36 tickets left for EMAN. No cap progress to show for it. EMAN on the backside. Meanwhile, 2 Chevron recap onto Industrial. Or Chevron cap on Mart here. Benny up on the roof. No member left of EMAN. And Spit giving a run for their money right here. But are going to take back Mart with 16 minutes to go. 183, 164 is the kill score right here. EMAN completely shut out. A really good strategy to come back into this game from the back, just not paying off in the long run for them. Mart goes towards Spit. EMAN do retake Moti Industrial, excuse me. On the backside, Nimble pushing in. 2-man fire team against a full squad. Let's see what they can do. 30 tickets left for EMAN here. Crow's vehicle.
Nice. Oh, that had to been. Oh, he's really hurt.
Oberhammer wins that trade. Zaki on the rotation here. Using the stop to get some elevation. Tosses a nade over the wall right here. Does it connect with anybody? No, it's too long. He's going to push off this nade here. Unfortunately, there's a Crows waiting for him. tries to lean spam through the Crow's fire. It's not going to work out. EMAN still have control of this radio on point. I'm amazed. I am absolutely amazed that they've been able to maintain this. Now, finally, they do get cleared out. MTT, though, the savior for EMAN right here, gets 2, looking for more. Nobody left to get right there. Going to clear the radio, get chat back up now. Is Zach going to rotate, or is he just... No, that's a good play. Just hold the tight angle right there. Now, Bravo 6 pushing into to join on the radio. 20 tickets left to go for EMAN here. It is not looking good, but they're holding on to the end. Still having the fob up in the background, still able to push in, but it's not the same tempo of attack without the second fob closer onto Samoy Plant.
Yeah, get in the building. Warm it up.
Spit calling out for a slowdown here with 113 tickets. Not wanting to lose any more tickets in this first match than they need to.
This RWS needs to fucking die.
Nimble's not a fan of the RWS. MTT still holding a tight angle. Zach does drop though. Is that Blade going for a revive right here? I know they're both. No, it's Blade holding a tight angle.
Nimble, we got both our squads here if we want to make another push for that half. Or we come south farming them guys, so I got like 6 kills in a minute.
Bustin has parked his BDRM2 right outside the
Easy farms on my flank squad.
radio building. Apex calling easy farms on flank. Whereabouts is he?
Yeah, I got bike marks for mortars and Modi.
Alright, I'm gonna hit that.
So many
Taking a look at the map at the end of this one here. RWS is getting out of their big flank. You can see this kind of oval shape or going around industrial here. Squad 3 pushing in. The fob does go back on the backside, but 2 squads here. I don't think they're going to actually push. I think they're just going to hold and drain tickets right now. Conserve and drain. 10 tickets left for EMAN here. MTT just holding a tight angle on the stairs. Work. And a few more pushing in. Oh, Blade's already down. There's nobody left there. He doesn't know though. MTT with the. Oh my God, bussin'.
Radio room.
Oh man. No messing around there using the big guns. MTT has no chance. And EMAN are gonna drop this match, but the really only questions left is how many tickets? How many tickets? Are they gonna lose the radio at the end here to end it? Are they gonna just end up bleeding on tickets for the members that are down right now? You can see all the red bars on the map. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The mortars. I mean, devastating this whole EMAN squad. Franklin's gonna try to do something. A little fight at the end here between RWS and BDRM. Who's gonna win this fight? Bustin' in trouble. He is gonna go down. So the RWS gets a little bit of a victory at the end right there.
I'm gonna send him now.
Franklin gonna go for the revives. Oh, but he gets taken out by Nimble from distance. 6 tickets to go. There's more than 6 bodies on the field right now. Radio is gonna go down on the backside too. Spit have a pretty comfortable lead going into this second round. AT from Vargas, I believe, fails to connect here with the BDRM2. Vargas going to be pushing in with that RPG from the backside. Nice shot. Not going to take out the RWS. Second rocket barely misses there from Demons. Mortars continuing to fall on the backside. 5 tickets left here. Radio is bleeding now. So many bodies down for EMAN. They gave it a really good go at this one though. They really did. That wide flank paid off for them. They just couldn't sustain. They couldn't rotate onto any other flanks. It took a little too long, and that allowed Spit to really get control over the backline and to push that double neutral onto EMAN's 4th point. If that hadn't happened,
Trigger.
102-0 first round ends for Spit with the victory. We're going to take a short break and be back with the second round of this one, but let's look at some of the scores first for Spit. 17-5 for Seki, there. That's a high score for him. 14-7 for Noon, 11-7 for Benny, 12-4 for Beastie here. On the opposite side, 12-12, 14-14 Lang Yan. We got 10-10. 10-4 for Oberhammer, 11-4 for M95 there. We'll be right back with the second round of this 2-round series. Be right back. Hello and welcome back to this second round of this 2-round match here between EMAN and Spit. First round going the way of Spit by a score of 102-0. Second round here, we flip the sides. EMAN looking for a deployment here onto the south side. Let's see what Spit is doing. Spit is going very aggressive, pushing across the river right here. Box of Demons Otter also on point. No movement yet, just yet. Spit does get a full squad in though. MTT calling out, I believe, what is this aggressive push from Otter and Box of Demons. First blood going to chat from EMAN. Box of Demons drops 2. All that's left alive is Otter here on the south side. Big pressure coming out from Spit to start. Now Spit getting a little bit of control on the midpoint also. You can hear the Crow's vehicle beneath us right now. EMAN doing work in the forest right here. Aggressive push towards this rally and deployment point from the Spit squad. Trying to help out is that RWS. Oh, rocket just narrowly missing there. That's actually a poor shot from the EMAN AT. Way off with that rocket. BDRM coming in to try and help out. You can see that lighting up one of the trucks there. It's going to reveal his position to Bussin though. 1-man versus 2-man is going to be difficult. We'll see what Bussin can do right here. Drives into the water. Rocket off. Misses also. So both teams missing rockets early on. However, EMAN has nobody capping on Sumoy Plant. MTT has to run back to cap. Not a good start here. Almost 50% on Industrial for Spit. And they're poised to start capping on the mid two. Benny, Fishy is there too now. Loose does get dropped from range. I'm not too sure from where, honestly. Maybe off the roof. EMAN also going on a very wide flank to the east here. Let's take a quick look at the map to see how the chips are falling right here at the start of this one. So EMAN on the flank right here. Squad 4 wide flank into the backside. Don't know if they're gonna get spotted out. But in the middle here, about to get overrun and outflanked. Trying to fight out on the side flank right here is Spit. Now they're not making any progress across the water. Really interested to see how this EMAN flank plays out though. Oberhammer Blade. response coming in from Zach.
这边走了啊。
But he doesn't spot the overlapping flank right here from Oberhammer. Now, I can hear the BDRM lighting something up on the backside. Well, that is going to be, I mean, I don't know if he's lighting something up, but he definitely did get lit up. Goes down, busting nuts. One man RWS beats the two-man BDRM. Getting some repairs there. Basically just holding the main road. That BDRM tried to make an aggressive play and it did not work out for them. Now, with the RWS, you can get those higher peaks, and I think Bustin's using that really nicely. He's just peeking straight over the top of that bridge, just barely, so only the tip of his machine gun showing now. Little flank on the side right here. This should be picked off fairly easily. I don't think this is going to do too much. Madi is capped, though. Now, MTT does fall back to start that Sumoi cap, and he is a little bit behind. Unfortunately, Spit's not able to really do much to pressure the midpoint here. They're really going for that control up the middle. EMAN does have a squad. Just kind of relaxing for now on the point. You can see holding some angles, not really doing too much. They are establishing themselves on the northwest side and rotating in. Yeah, that flank not working out along the shore right there. Gets spotted out. I mean, they do drop a few bodies. Spit isn't in a good position either, but the last one of them does get dropped there. Mortar's also up. Let's check on that flank from EMAN. Well, what flank from EMAN? They do have a radio up in the backside here. But, I mean, really good response. Finally, Samoy is capped here. Big respawn wave coming out. Let's see what Apex can do against this. Rocket goes into the RWS of Bustin. Franklin rotating with another one. Does he have a second? No, doesn't look like he does. That is too bad. Rally goes down. Franklin trades with Donut. That's not what he needed. Fuman and Oba, last one's up. Seki's gonna drop one. Now it's a 1v1 on the backside. Oba versus Seki. Who's gonna win this? One chevron cap on the midpoint here. And Seki is going to win that trade, and with that, the large, long-winded rotation for EMAN completely falls apart. Spit shut that down almost immediately. Moving back into the middle of the map here. Fishy on point, just doing that slow cap. I want to see EMAN push across the street here. It's going to be tough, though. Spit is holding some tight angles. I'm not too sure if... actually, they're not holding anything. This is free. Fishy's the only one on point here. This cap is going to stop momentarily. Lang Yang, Lifetime, Noob, all pushing across. MTT going to join them, too. Fishy holding a tight angle, looking the wrong way here, though. Well, for Noob, he's looking the right way. Oh, Fishy winning that trade. Callouts coming in from Noob as Fishy patches in the background. We'll see how EMAN handle this one. MTT is going to be the next one up, I think. Fishy fallbacks a little bit here. Holds a tight angle. Let's go on board with MTT and watch his peak. MTT's going to win that one. Nice for him. 2 chevron decap here for EMAN. Spit not translating their control on the map into pressure on the point. Getting caught out a little bit here, though. Not having those long angle peaks. I'm surprised to see nobody watching this northwestern approach with a machine gun or with anything to kind of stop that push and flanking the point. 3 chevron decap now. Spit are going to have to work fast here if they want to stop this. Some direct action right here from Benny. It's going to be the reverse of last game. Ooh, that might be a nice spot for Benny. I'm surprised he didn't hold a tight angle there. He would be able to prevent Franklin on the rotation here. Nice rotation from Franklin. Not working out for him though. Yeah, right there. That tight angle right there with the MG would be so deadly. Unfortunately, Lang Yang comes in, takes out Benny, loses the last one up, not looking behind him, but is able to stall if you just stay up on the point right here and win his gunfights. Oh, not looking, gets caught looking the wrong way there. Ends up dropping for it. Back towards the 3 chevron cap right here. Let's take a moment to look at the map to see how each team's strategy is working out for them. Well, right now, Spit, they do stop that long flank. However, they don't contribute enough bodies onto point right here to keep the cap going. M95 is pushed off point here, holding in the backside. Korplakani Court not getting any pressure right now. Spit need to do something to rotate onto this point. They haven't been able to push across the street. They haven't been able to push onto the backside. They haven't been able to control the middle. They really only have this little corridor here, which is about to get tested right now as MXI and Franklin push in. And Kev shuts that down. Here's the footsteps, peeks out the door and gets 2. Poor play there from EMAN. Both of them clumping up, not spreading out. Meanwhile, M95 also getting dropped by Helectris. That was a really good opportunity to make some plays here for EMAN. Kind of scuffed it a little bit. Bit still with no control. EMAN looking like they're going to 1 chevron cap their way to the lead in this game. 241 to 209. It is 42 to 35 right now in the kill score. However, we do have a first game ticket lead for Spit of 102. I mean, it's still completely open to anybody. Definitely able to overcome that ticket lead. EMAN, if they keep playing like they are now, I mean, there it is, cap on the mid for EMAN. Bringing this game to within 1 ticket. Spit with a lot of prio on the east side and a little bit over here on the southwest side. However, EMAN has been able to successfully push across the river, and they're getting a lot of advantageous frags. If you look at the kill feed right now, blue is the majority. Placing another radio. Let's check the map to see where that radio went down. Oh, on the backside of Maine. Okay, EMAN with a crazy flanking radio over here to get it all the way on the backside. That's going to allow them a very interesting position to push in here. Meanwhile, Squad 7's in the backside looking out to see what is going on. EMAN with a crazy flank to get their radio up right beside Maine here. Squad 1's going to be rotating on the backside. Very, very interesting strat here from EMAN. Nobody really finding. Are they going to go for the hab on the opposite side? It looks like they might just do that, actually. Yeah, they're going to go for the hab on the backside of the building here. Okay, so the radio and rally up across the river with the hab going up. Now, if Drunk cuts back and sees this, what is he looking? I don't think he is. He's going to spot this. If he looks right, he'll see it right here. Yes. So the second member of EMAN is going to give away the position of that radio. So not paying off Drunk, noticing at the right time, not going to frag him because he knows there has to be something over there. So that radio and that rally should be going down. EMAN's gamble not paying off right here. Oh, that's so lucky for Drunk to be able to spot this one out. He's going to mark it offensive falling back, but at the same time, pressure coming in and the BDRM respawn is going to take out Bussin. Even though that Drunk's going to find this radio, EMAN are in such a good position right now. They have control across the river. They have the bridge so they can rotate that BDRM2 over. Spit not having any luck with its rotation. They're going to have to switch up their strategies here if they want to get back into this game, because piece by piece, EMAN is taking control. Now, EMAN on the radio, 3-man team. Yeah, there's no one here for spit. No one really within reaching distance. Drunk. Now, do they dig down that radio completely, or do they leave it at like one level and just block the ability for EMAN to put anything over in this sector? That's not super rare because it's not blocking anything on the bridge. But EMAN's own radio is. So that would give them a big buffer over here to prevent anything from going down in a cheap 20 something tickets. We'll see if they decide to go for it. Noon on the defensive rotation here. South of Industrial. EMAN dominating the kill feed right now, up to 53, 54 to 50. Noon with 2. Absolute beast mode for Noon. He's going to have to patch, though. We might get peaked. Fob goes up over here. Hab goes up on the backside. That's going to be short-lived. BDRM coming in to do a little work. Defending. Very interesting play right here. Still not able to get the radio completely down for EMAN. That should be a matter of time. Noon pushing in right here. Gets one more before getting dropped himself. Otter not on the follow-up. Gendalf not able to follow up either. And EMAN, I mean, the risky strategy plays off. If we look at the backside, I believe, yeah, Drunk went down, so he wasn't able to get the radio. He gets taken out. Can't get the radio. Big rotation coming in from EMAN. Even though they might lose this Hab, I mean, it was worth it. Apex with some nades out. No, it's gonna be EMAN nades. Oh, nice rocket in from Box onto the BDRM. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Otter, meanwhile, pushing the radio to try and save it. Can he do it? 2 on the radio. Otter pushing in. He can. What happened? He trades? Is that a team kill? What is going on here on the radio? Box of Demons gets 2 and then trades. Mafty securing the radio. Oh, a little bit of madness here on the backside, but EMAN do come out on top now. Drunk still has not taken out the radio yet. Bustin now getting pushed from both sides. EMAN with the boost over the wall right here. Bustin 1vx from behind.
Push.
EMAN trying to force this push right here. They're getting hit from multiple directions. Bustin not able to get that takedown here. He's pushing hard, but he's getting shoved from behind. Finally goes down. And the decap has started on Industrial. EMAN here showing up in the second game, very strong, looking to take control of this game and maybe even win this best of 2 series. Apex, the last hope here for Spit. 193 to 161 right here. 77 to 69. Spit have a one chevron decap on mid, but they just can't do anything. In the backside, BDRM fighting with the Crows. That is not going to go too well. Down goes the RWS vehicle. And Spit had been completely shut off Industrial. That play, it looked like it wasn't going to work. If only they got the radio a little sooner, had Spit. Kill feed is just absolutely dominated by EMAN right now, too. Spit can't get anywhere near to this point. Don't have any rotations, don't have any fob up on any type of angle to get here to Industrial. They're absolutely locked off. Four chevron decap turning to a 5 chevron decap here. Spit don't have any vehicles. Don't hear any mortars dropping. They need an absolute miracle. Boston spawns in at main now. He does have a vehicle again, but so far out of it. Mix gonna look to push with some suppressing fire. Oh my god, EMAN is so grouped up. 2 good nades right here, and everyone is down on point, and this cap is stalled. Mix with the first nade. Oh, just misses a little bit on the outside. Where? Both nades missing. Where are the GLs? Where are the RPGs? Bad nades from Mix right here. Not going to do anything. He just gets instantly taken out. Kev not even able to get the trade back. And EMAN now with a 4 chevron cap. Yeah, Kev can't be trading like that. Bustin going to take out a vehicle for a few tickets on the backside. But if this is allowed to flip, Spit here, and I don't think they have anything. They can't really do anything. Can't really do anything to stop this. There's nobody nowhere. EMAN complete control. Absolute desperation time right here for Spit. What are they going to do? It's so quiet. Is not a good sign when there's 39 minutes to go in this game and it is that quiet on the field of battle. They're going to have to try to respawn into this one. They're going to lose a ton of tickets after this cap. It's going to be about trying to limit the damage and trying to get that 102 score from the first round to be enough to win this game. Now, from the backside, though, look at this flank here. Mr. Zed, Nimble, have taken it down to a 1 chevron cap. EMAN doesn't know where it's at. They know it's somewhere behind them right here. Back to 4 chevrons. Nimble with 1 frag on Mafty. That's good. Needs to start getting frags in the point right here. Mr. Zed with the rotation. This has to be huge for Mr. Zed here. Tight angle pushing in. No chance. Gets fragged immediately. Now, Too Easy goes down to the north. Nimble with 3, but he does get dropped. That leaves a 2 chevron cap to continue chugging on. That's going to be Moti Industrial, excuse me, for EMAN 196 to 96. Exactly a 100 ticket lead on this game. This one is so close. Redeployment here from Spit trying to push back into Moti Industrial. They get instantly fragged. No suppression from machine guns. No RPGs into the point. No grenadiers. No smoke onto the positions of your enemies. Spit playing really fast here, but they're not using crucial tools to try to help them play that fast tempo. BDRM still up below the camera. Otter, Box of Demons, and M1 kills. My kills pushing in over Mafty. Definitely not over yet. Like we said, this one is plus or minus 5 tickets with the first round score of Spit. Looks like Spit playing this slow right here. They've pushed fast onto point. They've tried a few times. The left squad, though, is waiting for Fishy and Kev to get in position before they push. Alex also from the backside. Let's go on board Alex as he pushes in. Oh, beautiful. Gets one's going to rotate around the other side, draw a few players to that opening. Now, unfortunately, Otter's going to be in the open for that one. Wins the trade with MXI. Spit coming out clutch when they need to, turning that kill feed red. Can they take back the Moti Industrial? That is the question. Few members left on point, plus the BDRM2 from EMAN. WZ goes down from the other side of the compound here. Oh. AT out, waiting for the BDRM to push. Oh, just can't get a peek onto that vehicle. However, it is Spit from the other side, pushing through. BDRM rotates out here, still 2 left alive. Not for long, because M1 Kill is going to put away that AT, whip out his rifle, and finish off EMAN on point. 2 Chevron decap. All that's left is the light vehicle. But for how much longer? One big shot from Kills going into it right there. BDRM needs to get out of here. He needs to go. Can't stay. Another rocket coming in from both sides. And here comes the vehicle to finish this one off at the end. Down it goes. Mr. Zed not leaving busting anything on point. 3 Chevron decap. Spit are back into this game. EMAN cannot follow up their early success. They kind of have the same thing happen to them. You can see Spit pushing in from the backside here. But I mean, you can see their FOB is much closer than EMAN's was the first game. I'm surprised that EMAN wasn't able to utilize their rallies on the backside to support this, or to at least stop this, to have some kind of secondary FOB on the backside. They threw everything into this FOB that was so close, but they didn't follow it up with much. They didn't control this area and a possible rotation. Once they lost that FOB, I'm surprised not to see something over here to supplement that rotation and to use their BDRM on the flank to support it. I mean, Spit, credit to them. They held their composure, very calm. Their overlapping push into Corp Lacani didn't work out. They don't hold any control on the backside. They do have contestation for the mid here, though. And Alex is actually going to push straight through the lines right here. Nice position. Oh, sorry. That's a... Yeah. So, apologies. That's squad 4 from Spit. That would make sense why you can't do it. Hopefully, in the future, we get red icons for the rallies so we can actually differentiate them and don't have to wait for someone to spawn in. But this is big from EMAN right here. On the FOB on the flank. They're going to spot it out. So, that's a hefty amount of tickets here that Spit, I don't think, really can afford right now. So even though Spit is doing very well on Mart, is decapping Moti, it's 160 to 80. They can't afford to lose another chunk of tickets here. Now James is just inside the hab. He's not overrunning it. He doesn't have anybody joining him either. Touch and go for Spit here. They are doing very well to push back onto point. Let's go on board with Benny inside, or just outside, excuse me. Frosted's on the inside on the flank, though. He gets... Oh, he's still up. Looked like he got taken out there. Eats a few bullets from Noob. Wins the trade. Gets 2 Frosted. Oh, my God. I wish the... It's hard to stay inside the walls here sometimes. Especially quickly. EMAN clears that up though. A little bit of trouble there. Saki's gonna just trade there. Guanjin Injo. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Apologies if I'm wrong. Does get dropped also. Yeah, it's really a meat grinder here on Mart. Now, I wonder what's going on the backside here, because James is on the FOB. Excuse me, he's in the hab. He hasn't looked for the radio. He's alone, though. He hasn't been joined by anybody. There's no... I don't know if we can see if there's a vehicle coming out to assist him. EMAN going for this flank again. I guess we're fortune tellers, because they're going for the same thing again. I was waiting for it. This time they're going to rotate the radio on the backside. If they'd only done this to follow up on the first time with their Logi, I think they could have applied that pressure a lot more consistently, especially when they had control over Moti. But here we go. Round 2 of this push. Now, Alex is pushing back to try and reclaim. Oh, a little battle on the... What? James was asleep. How did Benny get out of that hab? Let's go back on board with Benny. Looks like he got tagged a few times, and James gets dropped. Oh, EMAN. That was EMAN's probably their best chance to get a large chunk of tickets out of this game. Like you can see here, they're getting a hab over here. There's 3 bodies going to build it. Why didn't they rotate or at least drop one body off to go for the camp? How long was James in that hab for? Spit is at 63 tickets. If they could have got that radio, that could have been the end of the game potentially for them. Now Spit is coming back into this one, capping Moti. They lose a lot of bodies and EMAN is very comfortable, but look at that chunk of tickets. Spit back to 102, EMAN down to 115. 126 to 122 for the kills. Oh, that is a big loss for EMAN. And honestly, they have 3 here. Easy rotation for one of those guys to go join James on the hab. He was there for like 5 minutes alone. Disappointing here from EMAN. However, very good position for this hab, and with Spit pushing off, it's not over yet. EMAN, with a big spawn wave on the backside here, could continue to apply that pressure. Surprised not to see at least some kind of presence defending this backline with this like powerful rotation that EMAN have access to. Now Cheshi is going to see and take out one member of this team. You can see rotation starting. Mixed goes down. It's not enough rotation. There's not enough respect for this push. There's going to be so many, and there it is. There's so many members of EMAN on the backside right here. Round 2, here we go. Someone ring the bell at the start of the round. EMAN are coming back again with a vengeance onto Moti Industrial. Now, at the same time, look at the pressure they're putting on the backline. I can tell you why there's no response, because the hab is overrun. Spit have so many bodies down. Bustin is desperately trying to stop the flow of EMAN onto the radio. So much damage onto that vehicle right now. Aldrich pushing in. All that's left up is Frosted on inside the hab. Huge 1-2 push right here from EMAN. Spit. Oh, and he trades. Constantine left alive is probably going to be able to start digging this down or camping. Fishy in the radio. They're going to dig at them themselves. Really nice play here from Spit, but that's going to leave them without a hab. All that's left is those who can fall back in the 2 rallies they have onto Moti. Mix defending for his life. Loses that trade light there. Twerk is going to have to push in here, but does he know about the fob? So even if he clears everyone off, there's just going to be more waves and waves and waves of EMAN coming into point right here. RWS rotating. Below us right here. All 3-man hit squad. Are they going to find the fob on the right? Looks like they do. Do they go further for the radio? Oh, this could be a huge play here for Spit. Now they have to get the radio quickly. They're going to see it in the open. Takes a rocket from the side. Can they survive long enough to find the radio? Dismount's coming in. Rally goes down. They don't immediately get onto the radio. Lots of EMAN still left on Moti. It's going to be a repeat of last time. Now that radio's in the open right here. Spit have a lot of bodies they could use to take it out. I would have loved to see that light vehicle go a little further back and try to shoot the radio from range. Because, I mean, EMAN's going to be in trouble. Zed is going to be on the other side defending. Chat is going to be lobbing RPGs. One Chevron decap here on Industrial. Hab stays up though. Nobody pressuring the radio. James with the ill-fated attempt again to get onto Spit's hab across the river. Alone, you can't do it alone. They completely missed the radio, by the way, too. Spit down to 66 tickets. EMAN holding on point with everything they've got, but they don't have any respawns here. Those medics are going to have to come up huge. On board with Kev, trying to push into the compound here. This is a crazy series so far. EMAN still trying to get spawns off. Are not able to get off of their hab. Getting suppressed at every turn. Noon. Fragging James. Noon's going to push the hab right now. Let's go on board. Chat and MTT having to contend with long range suppression and close range contacts. Noon gets one. Drops to the second. Hawkford pushing in here. Gets the second kill. Nice play from Hawkford there. BDRM2 trying to help out from EMAN. Not able to do enough. Meanwhile, on the backside, still no presence on the radio, going straight for that hab. It's overrun right now. EMAN on point, still decapping at a 1 chevron. However, they have no respawns. Frosted going down on the backside. Cheshi pushing in, getting a few. Nice, drops another here from Cheshi. EMAN are losing numbers fast, and Mauti has stopped the cap. However, Spit still in full control of Wondamart. Not the be-all, end-all right here. The radio might be, though. And again, they haven't found the radio. Spit, do they know where it is? Surely off of some of those rally redeploys, they would have heard it, no? Looking for the radio close right here. You can see Karen Lord and Noon. Surely Noon's going to spot it across, no? No, they're just camping, looking. They have no idea where the radio is. Oh, no. EMAN on 83 tickets. Spit on 57. And you know, James made it back to that radio a couple times. EMAN coming back from Wondamart on rally redeployments, continuing to pressure Monty Industrial. 79 to 53. Lots of bodies down on the field for both sides. Spit don't have anyone up inside Moti itself. Just kind of on the northwestern side here behind the rubbish bin. I like this rotation from EMAN onto the front. Bussin spots MTT there. Unfortunately, Constantine is right there to get a double kill to shut that down. Big push coming in from EMAN, supported from their own lines. Only 2 members of Spit left on point here. Box of Demons and 2 takes out too easy. Cheshi down there. Spit just unable to reinforce their lines here on Moti. They can't allow this to get capped though. Karen Lord gonna need to do something here. Pressure is mounting for Spit. They finally find the radio on the back there for EMAN, but it's not going to be enough. They need to get bodies here. 5 chevron decap right now. Big redeploy from behind the lines though. Look at that. Here comes Spit. They're going to have to do it again. Can they though? That's the real question. Karen Lorne drops. Demons drop. It's going to be up to this rotation from Spit to stop the bleeding and to control the point. Oh, nice peek there from Otter, but is he going to go far enough to the left to find this rally? Oh, it doesn't look like it. No. This is huge here. And Spit don't go far enough. They don't clear the buildings out. The rally stays up for EMAN, so a redeploy rotation is still in the works here for Chevron Cap on point. However, Spit is converging from every direction onto point. M1 and Noon. Grenades going over the wall. Noon has to run here. Nade misses there. Noob on Noon action. BDRM2 is going to come up big right here. Drunk Donut trying to push an offensive from the north side now. So many bodies down. Offensive gets one, looking for some more on point. Rally rotations coming up huge from EMAN. However, Nimble does crush that rally. Offensive dropping here. One Chevron Cap. EMAN are down to 48 tickets though by losing that radio. And now they're down to 28 tickets. They hadn't lost it yet. That is and may just be the dagger that sinks EMAN here. They need to cap this. They need to cap the next point, and they need to do it within the next 20 tickets. BDRM2 decrewed. Spit pushing into point, unrelenting. No more rallies up for EMAN. MXI is going to hop back in the BDRM. Why weren't they using that to secure the radio? Why didn't they use that to take out the enemy radio that discovered 20 minutes ago? I don't know if we're able to find out the answers to those, but all that's left of EMAN here on point. And with that BDRM being stuck too, you have to think it's going to get taken out trying to push out from the point. Noob though, doing work. Look at the kill feed. It's completely blue. Tight angle takes out Hawkford also. Otter dropping. Down goes the BDRM2 and more tickets lost here for EMAN. Saki's pushing in. He's going to trade. Who is left alive for EMAN on point? I don't think anybody. Well, whoever was is now down. Spit, save the point, save the game, clear off Monty Industrial with 20 tickets to go. And I think from here, it's much too high of amount to climb. EMAN throwing everything into that one. It's not going to be enough. 18 minutes to go, 22-19. However, in reality, Spit have a card in their pocket worth 102 tickets from the first round. Man. Lost opportunities here for EMAN. Now, Mafty's going to try to play the hero here. One versus them all. I mean, it would be the most legendary kill streak in the history of Squad, I think, if he pulls it off. Well, not going to be reality. He ends up trading with Electris despite having a really early peak. Lang Yan bunny hopping across the street on the east side. Not going to work for him. Crucial plays here. Spit just clutching up at every turn. They've clutched Moti twice. They clutched their hab to the east side with the box in and dig down to the radio. I don't even think I can count the number of clutches Spit have pulled off in this game on one hand. I mean, in terms of EMAN, they knew about the Northwestern radio. They've known about it for 25 minutes now. Why they didn't rotate that second counterattack Logi over to the radio, drop one guy off, camp the hab, take out the radio, and then rotate for this push. I think they'll be very, very disappointed with that decision making there. But as it stands, game slowing down a lot right here. 4 Chevron cap onto Modi, 1 Chevron decap onto Wondemart. Spit are gonna relax their way through the last couple of minutes of this game. Just a really close game overall. A really nice play from both teams. Definitely not seeing the kind of collapse we saw in the GSL, where EMAN's second game against Tactric, who's now EMP, completely folded in the second game. They gave it their all. There's really no more to it. Let's go on board with MXI trying to push back into Wondamart here. Gonna be tough. Tons of tight angles being held inside. Gonna trade with Mr. Zed there. Noon catching a few bullets too. Nobody able to rotate across the street here from EMAN. So many bodies down. I just think the game will end just by the virtue of bleeding out on Moti from EMAN. There's so many bodies down there. On board with Bravo 60 MG. Gendalf is going to push out here. Bravo 6 getting dropped by Mixed. Taking a look at some of the scores for each team. 15-5 here for EMAN. We got 15-7 from M95, 14-6 from Zip, 12-5 from Constantine. Recap onto Moti here for Spit. 13-2. On the opposite side, we have 11-7, 15-6 from Benny. Bussin 10-5, 13-9 from Mr. Zed, 11-7 from Helectrus, 18-9 from Gendalf. Some big scores coming out there on the Spit side. GG, well played to both teams. Spit, I mean, saving the game with two amazing clutches. I'd even put the radio clutch in there. 13-0 on the second game. Of course, the first game 102-0, leading to a 115, or excuse me, yeah, 115-0 two-round win for Spit. Wow. Electric game overall. If you want to watch the VOD of this, it is up on YouTube right away. You can head over to YouTube to watch that one. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in this game here. It's been my second cast, I think, in 9 hours. So you'll have to excuse me if I need to go rehydrate and refresh a little bit. Lots of games. I think we're going to raid into another active GSL game. We're going to be live again on this channel. All right. Thank you so much, guys. We will see you a little later for the second match of today. Have a good one.